I talked about how Chelsea Green mentioned AAA and her ideas, and hopefully they come into fruition. Because I think it's great when there's all this cross promotion. It kind of keeps things interesting. As long as you give it a rhyme or a reason, you don't just, stack something together, give it a story and that kind of stuff. So this is interesting because I think we've also had this on a recent Raw. Is Rey Mysterio just walks up to Roman Reigns and says that he has a proposition for him, and I think that's all they basically said. And then the show ends, and then they announce this tournament uh, for basically AAA. I think it's mostly AAA wrestlers, but there is Penta and Ray Phoenix in here. Basically, 8-person tournament to basically earn a shot at Roman Reigns and his championship in on Monday Night Raw in Mexico City. So it's a very, I think, deliberate way of, well, selling tickets. I think it's an interesting concept. I don't like it, I don't think they've done that before, where they're like, hey, AAA wrestlers, get a shot at one of the big two titles in or Raw or SmackDown. So we had the first round see Penta take on Laredo Kid on the August 10th version of Raw, and Penta, of course, won. Then we got Psycho Clown battling La Parka this upcoming weekend on AAA, and then we have Dragon Lee facing off against El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr., and Ray Phoenix takes on El Fiscal on Raw. So, and then of course the winner, like I said, faces Roman Reigns on the September 14th episode. So this is right after, I think it's the Monday after Triple Mania. So that'll be a back-to-back-to-back WrestleFest. So, hey, what do you guys think? There's this whole tournament bracket. Who do you think is actually winning this? Who's facing Roman Reigns?
Penta.
I think, yeah.
It's gotta be.
I feel like that this is a way for them to set up a Penta versus Roman Reigns match. I think the finals, like the 1-versus-1, the last folks to face each other, I think it's a possible Ray Phoenix versus Penta, and maybe they'll do it at Triple Mania, which I saw. I think maybe Simon Miller suggested it. But I think I'm like, yeah, actually, looking at this bracket, that probably sounds like something they would want to do, is a brother versus brother finals match that Triple Mania. So basically that weekend right before Raw, and then the winner faces Roman Reigns the following night. I think that sounds pretty damn good. But do you guys think that's gonna happen, or do you feel like someone else, maybe a Wagner Jr., maybe a El Fiscal?
The hype wouldn't be
instead
there. I feel like it needs to be something like that. For sure, end result being, I would say Penta, because he's already this built-up luchador star for WWE. So it would only make sense for him. If anybody's going to fight Roman Reigns, it's probably going to be Penta as far as a luchador. So,
David, you were saying?
Oh, for the finals, yeah, it's probably gonna be Phoenix. If not, I dark horse would be Dragon Lee. But either way, they're gonna lose to Penta.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement, and maybe we'll eat our words. But I think Penta
Mystery
is going to
Guana.
be the one. Penta's going to be the one to run away with it. So, I mean, I think the next question, and I think this is an interesting one, is this the collaboration between WWE. I mean, WWE owns, is it like 50%, 51% stake in AAA, something like that. They essentially own it. This collaboration, I feel like, has increased more so now. I think that I mean, of course, like we've had Dominic be the AAA champion. We had that amazing El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano match back in May. That gave Chad Gable the Intercontinental Championship, and we'll talk about him later on this episode. And of course, we've had, like we just mentioned, the Chelsea Green and Ethan Page reign with their mixed tag team titles. There has been a lot of collaboration between WWE and AAA, and I think this is like the next level where now they're like, yes, now we're going to do a tournament with mostly AAA wrestlers to face Roman Reigns for the title. Do you guys feel like it's a one-off effort to basically maximize the gate for that Mexico City Raw, or do you feel like this is another layer of creativity that Triple H and Undertaker and everyone who's working in this promotion is working towards? It's not just like, oh, we're in Mexico City, we just want to get more money. What do you think?
I think it's another layer.
I think they understand what they have and just basing it on how other companies have handled acquirements of promotions. They want to make sure that they maximize as far as what they get out of talent and the brand itself and the way they want to portray it as it correlates with the WWE product itself as well. So it's like an opportunity for them to, yeah, there's cross promotion between the two, but it's like mostly to, you know, to showcase WWE, like WWE is that main event thing, but to have the opportunity for these like upcoming stars from AAA to be more known, so it's a bigger stage for them and that style of wrestling as well.
What do you think about like they're going on Roman Reigns turf in Monday Night Raw? Do you feel like there's a possibility for Roman Reigns to go on a AAA show?
Yeah,
With a mask.
he's the champion. He's the champ. Like he can go wherever he wants. It's all his.
That's true, but I'm saying like, do you think he will? Because it's more like,
Probably.
does he want to?
I mean, there's all those talks of Punk doing it. I'm sure Roman would be fine with doing it.
That's true.
El Grande
this is-
Samoa.
Samoano or whatever they call it. So I think I think it's that it makes also some interesting predictions or conversations about what the Worlds Collide show is going to look like. So Worlds Collide, I believe, takes place, was it like 10 days? It's like 12 days after that Mexico City Raw, after Triple Mania. And it's, for the folks who don't know, Worlds Collide, AAA show, NXT, WWE superstars, they all collide, for lack of a better word, on a PLE. I don't think it's technically like a WWE PLE. Like, I think their next one in their mind is Money in the Bank. But I do think that I think this is the only PLE in September. So I'm just going to say it's a WWE PLE, AAA, WWE. I mean, what do you guys think? Like, I don't think there's been anything announced. I think there's been teases of appearances. CM Punk mentioned something. There will be some fallout from Triple Mania and this match on Raw, I'm sure. How much of this do you think bleeds over to Worlds Collide? What do you guys foresee on the match card?
All
in
of
Chicago?
it.
All of it?
I'd say some chunk. Definitely a continuation, depending on where the feuds go.
Yeah.
They just invited cruiserweights to NXT. Like Nola Parka and a couple others are showing up. So
That's
I'm sure
true.
the build is gonna start speeding up real quick.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they do with Dominic Mysterio and what the AAA championship is going to look like. Dominic has been making the news because people were saying that he's been complaining about the way he was booked and his strings of losses against Dragon Lee and Danhausen and a whole bunch of other matches is their way of basically saying, you know, like, okay, you're complaining. You got a good job. Don't complain, or else you'll keep losing. Yeah, I don't know where his match is gonna go. That'll be interesting to see who he faces. But I am super excited to see our first AAA WWE crossover show. That should be fun.